Hey guys, it's your girl Erica Nicole, and I'm here to talk about the time that my wash bar flooded. If you don't know what the wash bar is my first brick and mortar business as a serial entrepreneur. The wash bar will be a specialized salon that will help an individual, male or female, with their protective styles before, during, and after. We will get more into that later. We go into the wash bar and we're pimping out the scene. Now my husband, he's more of the let me look around, let me see what's going on, blah, blah, blah. And me, I'm more of the okay, I just want this done, this done, this done, this done. So it's me, my cousin, who is the executive assistant of the wash bar. And my husband, he's more of the developer of just locations, and his cousin came along. So when we walk into the wash bar, my husband's being himself. He's scoping out the scene. He's trying to figure out what I want done, why, and trying to figure out how to strategically place it in my brain the way it's supposed to happen.
Me and my fam being men, we just ready to get in there and get the shit tore down. So we go in. First off, everyone should have just stopped right there and be like, okay, none of us are plumbers. People trying to be ambitious and take the initiative kind of gets in the way sometimes, or whatever. So we trying to take the initiative and get half the work done for whoever is going to be installing this stuff, so they don't have to deinstall it, take it out. You feel me? We go in there, boom, 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 ripping stuff, tearing stuff, pulling stuff. But none of us are plumbers now. And when I found out how much these motherfuckers get paid, I think I'll reconsider it my profession.
Everybody's walking around and has their own objective. Me, I just want to see the new stuff in. My husband's friend thinks he's a plumber, and my husband is trying to figure out why I'm trying to do this right now. Because we're not plumbers, and there's water involved with this. So his friend, cousin, whatever you want to call him, is on the phone with somebody. And like I said, the guy on the phone is supposed to be a plumber. So as he's talking to the guy on the phone, he's looking underneath the water fountain, moving the water fountain. And he must have tugged on the water fountain way too hard because the water fountain came out the wall. Now,
pipe burst.
I don't know if I have a picture of this, but if I do, it's here, right? The water fountain was already hanging off the wall. But this little tug made it fall off the wall and it fell on the ground. And when it fell off the ground, water was everywhere and it wouldn't stop. Now at this point, we're everybody's kind of looking at each other, but also trying to process what just happened because it's kind of weird that we're going through this. So everybody just sitting there for a quick second, everybody just looked at each other what is we about to do? So then I think the guy on the phone got hung up on, which really he should have stayed on the phone because he was the plumber. We hung up on the guy, and then I ran outside and I went to look for the maintenance guy. Now mind you, the water's still running at this point because we don't know where to turn the water off. I go outside, and as I'm walking out the door, the security is coming up to me the water's leaking from dad's going downstairs. Now right under me is a Vietnamese nail shop. You don't want to know what we went through after that, okay? So the security comes upstairs. Now mind you, this is 5 minutes has went past. We go upstairs. He comes upstairs and he turns the water off. He gets on a ladder.
He doesn't turn the water right off. First off, he goes in the bathroom to try to find the water. The water is leaking. As we're talking, water's spewing out of this pipe.
Yeah, so it's been at least about 5 to 7 minutes at this point, and the water's still leaking. So he went in the bathroom first?
When the bathroom opened the roof, the main pipe was not there. Then he goes out and looks at the thing, then goes to the main pipe.
Okay, yeah. So then he goes and turns the pipe off.
Mm-hmm.
So he says, you got to go downstairs and deal with the Vietnamese shop because you leaked the Vietnamese shop. So we go downstairs. They have not stopped business. People are still sitting in the salon chairs waiting to be served or being served while the water is coming from the ceiling.
Wasn't that
bad? I think I have clips of it.
Allegedly.
Right. So we go downstairs and the owner is yelling, screaming. Now, mind you, you would have thought she was screaming at us because we just leaked her facility. No, she's screaming at the building people. She's screaming. She's cussing. She's running around. Now, mind you, it's a Saturday. It's pretty busy in this because we're in like an outdoor outlet mall. There's like a Foot Locker and a Claire's and a Bath and Body Works. Like, it's a really busy space. So we're sitting here and we're like, oh my God, this is bad.
It's on the wall though.
So now there's a Lowe's connected to it. So we tell like, listen, we're gonna clean up, We didn't know what we was getting ourselves into cleaning up her shop, okay? We went and got like Lysol and Fabuloso and a mop and one of those big industry buckets.
Shit that we ain't doing.
Yeah, they was I wasn't cleaning up. They were cleaning up. They were cleaning up stuff that had nothing to do with this leak. Like
clean everything.
Yeah, so we cleaned up the place and it was just like a lie. I just don't even know what to say about it because there's so much that has happened since then that this is not even the smallest thing that can go wrong with the brick and mortar. So it's like, I don't even want to I can't even put too much emotion in this video because that is probably not the biggest thing that has happened at the wash bar.
And also make sure you follow all your blueprints and all your instructions and layouts and everything to the T of your brick and mortar from start to finish. Don't go just knocking down walls and pulling and tugging shit if you ain't paid for that or if that's not your profession. Leave it to the professionals. Make sure you look at your blueprints twice over. That's 3 times 2. Whatever. Just make sure you do those things and you'll save yourself a lot of headache and a lot of strife if you try to cut corners and skip that stuff because it's going to come back and bite you in your ass. So make sure
that is the moral of the leaking. Part 2 will be more about like the plumbing and what happened after and blah blah blah. But this is just like the first video to tell you like what happened. And then the second video will be our solution and what we did and what we found out from this event, these chain of events, and how it has delayed the wash bar even longer because of what we found from this actual leakage.
Check though.
Yeah. So stay tuned. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the Erica Nicole channel. I will be back with more information and just this journey of opening up my first brick and mortar.
I like the wash bar at Boston Insulate at Colgate the Great with a GR8.